Hello, beauties. My name is Joy, and I am a Lagos-based Nigerian food and lifestyle vlogger. And today on Joroukas Infusion, I will be taking you guys all the way to the western part of Nigeria with this delicious delicacy called Asun. Asun simply means spiced grilled goat meat, and it's so good. Come along with me to my kitchen. Let me share this wonderful recipe. Alright friends, let's get started. So I got my goat meat here and I have washed that thoroughly and cut them into pieces. Some people will rather boil or cook their goat meat before cutting it, but I prefer to do mine before. I left the bones, that's flavor. I got some bell peppers, some onions I cut and kept aside. That is completely optional, but it will add character to this dish. And then I got some scallions, it's optional as well. I got habanero pepper and I got some onions. I have my salt, my seasoning cube, thyme, and curry. I have 2 sets of curry. They all smell differently. I love to mix them together. So we are going to start by seasoning our goat meat, okay? So in this pot, I added some onions, which I diced into pieces, and then I added about a tablespoon of thyme, and then about 3 teaspoons of curry powder, and I'm going to add this particular flavor, another teaspoon of the other flavor of the curry powder. I was very generous with the curry powder because it elevates the aroma of this dish. It's completely optional, don't worry about it. I am doing too much here. Now I am going in with some salt and I use 3 teaspoons, not 3 tablespoons please. 3 teaspoons of salt, and of course I am going to go in with 2 cubes, and I'm using Nor beef cube for this recipe, okay? So what we are going to do here is we are going to mix all of this seasoning together until everything is well incorporated, and I am going to cover that and let it sit in the fridge for about 2 hours. You do not have to leave it in the fridge for 2 hours. You can cook it right away, but we want our asun to be very spicy, so we are taking the pains to go all the way. You can do this overnight. You can do this ahead whenever you want to make this, okay? The next step is I am going to go ahead and pound my peppers. You can blend this, you can pulse it, but I am going the traditional way because asun is a traditional dish and it's so good. And I want to have this big chunks of peppers and onions inside my asun, so I am pounding it instead. Look how beautiful, vibrantly red it looks. If you can't tolerate the heat, use little pepper, okay? So now after about 2 hours, I am going to set my goat meat on fire for about 30 minutes to begin the cooking process. Now I am not going to add any water to this goat meat. I mean no water at all. The goat meat will release its juices, which will begin the cooking process. The next thing I did was to line up a parchment paper on the baking tray just to set aside as I wait for my goat meat to just cook, okay? Alright guys, if you've watched to this level, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, very well welcome to you. I am so excited that you are here at Joroukas Infusion. You never lack ideas, and if you try my recipes, your food will be delicious because it is delicious. So I went back and I checked my goat meat, of course, and I had to stir and cover, and our goat meat is ready. So we're going to transfer this. Look at all those yummy juices. We'll transfer this into the baking dish, and as we're transferring, we're already preheating our oven on 300 degrees Celsius, okay? Alright friends, I was telling you why you should subscribe to my channel. You'll never lack ideas, and I'm going to make you fall in love with cooking. Yes. So hit the subscribe button and be a part of this family. And to my old subscribers, every video returning viewers, I will tell you guys how much I appreciate you. All right, don't throw away the remaining stock in the pot. This is flavor and I am going to incorporate it back into my Asun. Yes. So you want to go into the oven after about 15 minutes and flip over, and depending on your oven setting, I grilled this for about 40 minutes. Okay, so because don't worry about it, that will be an explanation for another day. Look at how beautifully golden brown our goat meat looks. You can eat this goat meat as it is but wait, finish it up and you will see that it's worth it. This is so much better. So now in a pan, I am going to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and I am going to incorporate my pounded peppers and onions. I am going to let that fry for a bit, like a minute, and then I will incorporate my goat meat, my grilled goat meat. Yum, yum, yum. I'm not adding any extra salt. I am not adding any extra seasoning cube or spices at this point. So once it's started cooking for about a minute, I am going to incorporate my grilled goat meat into this pepper mix. Guys, this recipe is so good. This goat meat is so good. I was wondering, what is this Asun? The first time I tasted this in a restaurant, I was like, oh my god. And then of course I proceeded and learned how to make it, and it has been a favorite in my family since then. My husband, being a Yoruba man, of course he loves it. So I incorporate the stock. It's a very thick stock back into this recipe. This is completely optional because as it is, the goat meat is very tasty. As it is, we just want to get some spice on it. So now I am going to introduce my bell peppers and of course my scallion, and this is just what our Asun looks like, but adding the pepper, the onions and everything is just to add some character and of course some nice flavor to this meat. And it's like eating suya. Yeah, we cut onions, we cut cabbage by the side, the suya we make, so it's just to give it character and to add and elevate your eating experience. Look at how beautiful our Asun looks. I wish I could share this recipe with you if you've never tried it, because that's the only way you will understand how good this is. It's really good. Alright, thank you so much guys for watching. We're just going to dish this in a plate and everybody will come and eat to their satisfaction. See you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for your love. Look at how beautiful. I ate this with pasta. We ate this for pasta. With pasta, we ate it for lunch. We ate it for dinner. It was a feast in my house. Alright guys, bye. Look at how beautiful it looks. Oh my god.